April 22nd is the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, when millions of people come together in rallies across the United States to take action for our planet. 30 years ago was the day when Indigenous people from Cree and Inuit territory in Quebec came to demand that New York cancel its contract to buy more hydropower from traditional Indigenous lands in Canada. Hydropower that would be delivered over 1,000 miles from the remote subarctic regions of James Bay.
Whereas dream has become a nightmare for us. It has destroyed our spawning grounds, it's destroyed the nesting grounds, it's displaced and relocated our people and broke the social fabric of our communities.
Indigenous people have lived off these lands since time immemorial. New dams on the Great Whale River threatened to further destroy forests, rivers, and traditional ways of life. In early 1990, Inuit and Cree built a hybrid kayak canoe called the Odeyak, traveling from the Great Whale River, meeting conservation groups and citizens at every town along the way. Over land and water, they traveled to their final destination, Times Square, New York City, where they would take part in a massive Earth Day celebration. The Cree and Inuit joined with U.S. allies to file the legal challenges against export contracts between New York and Hydro-Quebec. As a result of their heroic efforts, Governor Mario Cuomo canceled the contracts, and victory against the Great Whale Megadam project was won. But the victory was short-lived. Years later, in 2002 and 2009, Hydro-Quebec returned, destroying the Rupert River, diverting it for the La Grande Hydro project. Today in 2020, Hydro-Quebec is back, promoting its hydropower as clean and green, a solution to the global climate crisis. This is a greenwashing. Megadams are dirty energy and should be treated like fossil fuels. They destroy rivers and carbon-sequestering forests. They flood traditional lands, causing erosion and methylmercury poisoning, the displacement of Indigenous people, and the destruction of their traditional way of life. Hydro-Quebec, Manitoba Hydro, and other government-owned Canadian monopolies continue to contribute to the cultural genocide of Indigenous people, while U.S. consumers of that hydropower become complicit. We beat Hydro-Quebec then, and we need to beat them now. Since 1990, 5 more megadams have been built in eastern Canada by Hydro-Quebec and Nalcor Energy, Muskrat Falls in Labrador, 4 massive megadams on the Romaine River off of the north shore of the St. Lawrence River, with more megadams planned to export hydro to the United States. Massachusetts has signed a contract with Hydro-Quebec to import 1,200 megawatts to Boston through Maine via the so-called New England Clean Energy Connect, a project of the international conglomerate Iberdrola and Central Maine Power. Across Canada, in Pemichikamek territory, Manitoba Hydro is building the massive Kiosk Dam for export to Minnesota. Greenwashing destructive megadams while exploiting the environment and people under the false claim of clean, green energy. Quebec's Premier Legault wants to dam more rivers, making Quebec the battery of North America. Across Canada, the story is the same. Dam rivers to produce hydropower for export to U.S. cities such as Boston and New York, and Minneapolis and St. Paul. Large dams are in fact dirty energy. It is an economic and environmental disaster. Protecting and restoring rivers should be part of every country's climate action plan. Get involved. Join the effort to reject Canadian hydropower. Keep hydro out of the Green New Deal and out of your state, city, or town or climate action. Help us stop the corridors. Join the fight in Maine against CMP's corridor, and tell Governor Cuomo and Mayor de Blasio in New York City to cancel CHPE.